possibile modificare la difficoltà. Eccola. Allora, sfida ridotta, così eliminerai una parte importante dell'esperienza. Però evita anche le bestemmie. Se una modalità normale, il personaggio più veloce se uccide i cittadini. È correlata al numero di cittadini che uccidi. Gioco di una modalità più impegnativa. Il tuo potere in quanto vampiro è vincolato ai cittadini che decidi di abbracciare. Famo normale, dai. Più ne uccide più diventa easy. Oh, c'è il Flavio. E lo ricomincio su Xbox, Flavio. Adesso è gratuito sull'Xbox Game Pass. Diciamo che lo ricomincio perché non l'ho mai finito. Ero arrivato tipo al boss, quello nel teatro.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone.
L'ho abbandonato.
8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song.
È davvero bello come
Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star, a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Ok, così dovrebbe essere però troppo basso.
Death. Since the apple was
Così dovrebbe essere giusto.
tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Tutto bene, Flavio, sì, grazie. Tutto a posto. È da tempo che non ti vedo lollare. Sto facendo una sigaretta. Hai smesso? Ti vedo solo ogni tanto su Hearthstone. Come mai niente più LOL? Io una partitina a LOL ogni tanto che la faccio sempre. Poi comunque ultimamente stanno facendo parecchi eventi. Fra, tu c'hai la Xbox o hai la PlayStation? O non hai solo il PC? Ah, davvero? No, non lo sapevo che era andato in Germania a lavorare. Buon per lui. GGVP. No, io non ti sento da veramente tantissimo tempo. E hanno fatto l'evento gatti contro cani con le nuove skin. Adesso c'è una nuova specie di Aram, che è quella del Ponte del Massacro. Non so se ti ricordi dell'evento di Gangplank. E prima c'era la Rurf, adesso l'hanno tolta per questo Aram speciale. Puoi anche bannare adesso all'inizio del game. Ora, peccato che hai la PlayStation 4. Perché ti dico peccato? Ce l'ho anch'io la PlayStation 4. Per il semplice fatto che sto fatto il Game Pass è veramente OP. Tra l'altro, aspetta, ho sbagliato. Su Amazon ieri c'era la promozione, compravi 3 mesi e ti regalavano altri 3 mesi. E oggi invece è uscito 3 mesi a 1 euro. Vabbè, ma mi hanno inculato. Perché praticamente costa tipo meno di 10 euro, 9,99 € mi pare al mese l'abbonamento. E hai tutto un catalogo di giochi che sono veramente tanti. Ad esempio, quelli che hanno aggiunto adesso è Vampyr, che ho installato, sto scaricando Prey. E sono pure giochi parecchio fighi. Tra l'altro, questo mese qua, mi pare il 18, aggiungeranno Monster Hunter World, che questa è un'occasione buona per provarla. Per provarlo. E ci sono veramente giochi fighi, anche disponibili dal day one, come ad esempio Happy Few, che è un'esclusiva Microsoft, Crackdown 3, che non va assolutamente comprato, anche questa è un'esclusiva. Ma poi ce ne sono veramente tanti. Infatti è grazie a sto coso che sto recuperando tantissimi titoli. C'è, vabbè, Ark, ma non ci giocherei mai sulla Xbox. Ci sono anche giochi per la 360. Devil May Cry 4, Doom, ci sono tutti Fable, Fallout, ci sono tutti Gears, c'è anche il 4 che c'è veramente una roba OP. E la remastered di Gears of War, ci sono gli Halo, questo qua c'è anche questo è fighissimo perché è la collection di tutti gli Halo, tranne il 5. Cioè, c'è veramente tanta roba. Poi ogni mese aggiungono roba e tolgono qualcosina. Anche questo Mutant Hero Year Zero. Quello però mi sa che lo prendo per PlayStation. Fla. Perché anche altri amici. Anche altri amici mi hanno detto che lo prenderanno per PlayStation 4, dato che loro hanno la PlayStation 4. E quindi faccio questo sacrificio e lo prenderò per Xbox, per PlayStation 4 e non lo prenderò per Xbox. Non so se lo prenderò al day one, però sì, Crash va preso. Era strabello, cioè mi ricordo ai tempi della PlayStation, che andavo a casa dei amici a giocarci. Era un Mario Kart più cruento, tra virgolette. Meno bambinoso, bimbo minchioso. Mary è la sorella. Beh, immagino. Anche Picchetto, che fine ha fatto Picchetto? Sono anni che non lo vedo sul LOL. Sì, spoiler alert, non è morta, la sorella diventa un boss.
Please, a moment, let me explain. These patrols are after me. Watch yourselves. No, no, don't shoot. This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Prego.
No, please, stop. I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Over there!
Hello.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
Wow, come schiva bene.
I'll take his head! Sorry.
Sarah.
Stupid beast! No, please, stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Ah, giusto, c'è la stamina. Mi devo ricordare che c'è la stamina.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Oh.
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Gli potevi dare un mozzichino.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Un mozzichino piccolino piccolino.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Forse ancora non c'ho l'abilità del mozzichino. Col mozzichino mi refullo.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
Molto molto bello, Flavio. Mi è piaciuto un sacco. Tutti gli episodi. Vabbè, alcuni in particolare. Ma fatti strabene, veramente, veramente, veramente belli. Peccato che duravano uno schifo. Però mi sono piaciuti tantissimo. Vabbè, poi Netflix lo adoro. Ho finito di vedere da poco anche Sabrina.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Dio, non l'hai vista Sabrina? ne stravale la pena. Anche perché non è la Sabrina, quella, insomma, della serie TV. Molto più dark, molto più figa. Fatta bene. Sì, e se vuoi qualcosa di ignorante, anche Santa Clarita è molto divertente, è molto what the fuck. Non so se l'hai visto Santa Clarita.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Penny Dreadful non l'ho finito di vedere.
That's impossible.
Santa Clarita, dagli una possibilità. Vabbè, a me già mi strapiace l'attrice. Mi fa morire. Ma poi è proprio what the fuck. Ci sono anche dei momenti un po' splatter che non guastano. Damnation non mi pare di averla vista.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Vediti anche quello che è uscito adesso, il documentario. Il nostro pianeta, Our Planet. Strabello, fatto benissimo. No, c'è veramente un botto di roba su Netflix. Poi c'è anche per tutti i gusti. Bravo, pigliati la pistola.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No. There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
No, it never got easy.
Ma infatti da quando c'è Netflix disdetta Sky e Ciaone. Puoi mettere la comodità di vederlo ovunque. Poi lo condivido pure con altra gente e si paga veramente pochissimo. C'è l'abbonamento quello in Super HD, diviso con altre 3 persone su tipo 3,50 € al mese. Cioè non è un cazzo.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
So be it.
Bello, bello Game of Thrones, non vedo l'ora l'ultima stagione.
Rational thinking only.
Sì, anche Gomorra, vabbè, la sto vedendo altrove, insomma. La sto scaricando. Stessa cosa farò con Game of Thrones. A tutto c'è un rimedio. Poi quelle di Sky comunque sono esclusive, ma sono tipo temporanee. Cioè, metti tempo un anno, passa e lo vedi pure sulla Rai o su
This is
Mediaset.
absolute madness.
Cioè, Gomorra l'ha trasmesso anche la Rai, stessa cosa Game of Thrones. No, Game of Thrones mi pare di no, che non l'hanno trasmesso sulla Rai. No, però Gomorra sì, sono sicuro di averlo visto su... Evoluzioni. I letti di nascondigli permettono di evolvere e di riposare. Spendi punti di esperienza per salire di livello e migliorare le tue abilità vampiresche. Allora... Questa qui è la... Prosciughi il tuo stesso sangue per curare all'istante un danno aggravato... No. Ah, devo selezionare per forza autofagia. Hai abbastanza esperienza per bloccare un'abilità aggressiva. Allora, ci sono gli artigli, la lancia di sangue e la foschia d'ombra. Facciamo gli artigli. Qual era il morso? 300, 300... Ah, era questo. Aumento l'alto salvamento di sangue quando usi il morso. Però devo sbloccarlo prima il morso. Le supreme, difensive. Vabbè, non posso fare nient'altro.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
My hand spin round, spin round, 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 round. È una figata, eh? Venite, stronzetti.
I cannot enter.
No, no.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. Non c'è niente di buono qui? Tu che sei morto qui, che cosa c'è? Paletto. Le armi secondarie possono essere solo premendo Y, hanno degli effetti speciali e consumano energia. Ma che bello è il paletto!
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Premi Y per usare il tuo paletto e infliggere un danno da stordimento. Premi A per mordere un nemico stordito.
A strength I never knew I had.
No, non dovevo usarlo adesso, vabbè. Hello?
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ok, quindi abbiamo vita, stamina e l'ultimo è il sangue. Sì, li vai a potenziare.
I'm not human anymore.
Sì, tieni presente, questo è solo l'inizio. Non c'ho ancora nessun tipo di mossa, adesso ho imparato soltanto l'artiglio, che fa cagare. Ci sono anche le supreme, tipo le ultimate, che fanno un botto di danno. Adesso sono ancora un pivellino.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Ah, qui ci sono i topini. Buono il topino. Il topino mi fa recuperare sangue. Andiamo di là prima. Ce n'è un altro di topino. Buono topino.
This is despicable. It's locked.
It's locked.
I cannot enter.
Ok, devo forse andare qua.
The dizziness from the jump.
Bellissima intervista col vampiro. Certo che l'ho visto. Le stat. Strabello.
It's locked.
Forse uno, se non il più bel film sui vampiri. Altro che quelle cagate di Twilight e affini.
I have this thirst for blood. What will London have to say to me?
Underworld mi è piaciuto il primo. Poi più è andato avanti, più è diventato un dito al culo. Cioè, erano fatti meglio soltanto gli effetti speciali. Anche se comunque la storia era intrigante. Il fatto dei Lycan versus i vampiri, il fatto che volevano creare un ibrido tra le due specie. Quello nell'ultimo mi pare succede. Li ho visti tutti e tre comunque. Però il primo mi è piaciuto tanto. Gli altri... no. Vabbè, poi c'è lei che è una figa pazzesca. Che te lo dico a fare. Mordimi quando vuoi. If you know what I mean.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail.
Io mi ricordavo che era nel 3.
Will lead me to my assailant.
Boh, non lo so allora.
Fresh blood.
Attiva i tuoi sensi
The
vampireschi.
smell is so strong.
No, non ricordo, Fla. Se mi dici che succede nel primo, ok. Succedono robe però. Che qui c'è del sangue.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Cosa abbiamo qui?
It's locked, all right.
Sì, mi pare che l'hanno aggiunto su Netflix. Ci sono tutti e tre. Qui c'è una chiave e non posso scassinarlo.
It's locked. There is no one in sight. It's locked, all right.
Allora io arrivo da qui, ok, devo andare dritto.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer.
Oh, che bello. Si è bloccato. Si è bloccato. È crashato il gioco. Ok. Ok, spero che non mi faccia ripetere tutto da capo perché sennò veramente lo disinstallo. Ok, dai, c'è il salvataggio. Continua. Vabbè, mi fa continuare da qua, dai.
Where has everyone gone?
Ti blocchi? No, non si blocca.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Ho appena trovato un nascondiglio. Qui per spendere i tuoi punti esperienza mentre riposi, crea gli oggetti del banco di lavoro. Non... Non so di cosa tu parli, non so che cosa sia Rush. Allora, posso creare farmaci seri e miglioria per le armi. Ah, ok. E aspetta, come si chiama in italiano? Tu lo giochi in inglese. Io lo gioco in italiano invece. Si chiama... Assalto, bravo. E dice assalto, cazzo ne so io che si chiama Rush. Drezzino, consigli su cuffie buone da non spendere un casino. Cuffie buone per non spendere un casino. Cozzano un poco queste due cose con buone e non spendere un casino. Se ti posso dare un consiglio, prendi delle cuffie USB. Sì, è gnocca scerrina. Cioè, l'unico modo se vuoi risparmiare è vai dal cinese. Cinese is the only way. Non ho sbloccato il 2. No. Questo vuole 300, tutti 300, porca trota. Questo ne vuole 1000. Fammi vedere un attimo su Amazon. Boh, le Logitech non lo so, non... Mi sanno di cose... Boh. Ci sono queste che sono le più vendute. Anche se c'è un modello più recente. Però il tipo della fotografia è fiero di indossarle. Comunque ha recensioni parecchio positive. E insomma è bello. Che poi non capisco perché abbia la testa a piccione. Queste costano un fottio. Poi ci sono quelle cinesi che costano pochissime. Perché mi ha messo cuffie per PlayStation 3? Ah, sto in cuffie per PlayStation 3. Lol, sbagliato, cuffie. Cuffie, DJ, cuffie per PC. Fra, tu che cuffie c'hai? Delle cuffie buone che costano poco. Le mie sono delle Razer Kraken, quindi... No, non te le consiglio, costano un fottio. Anche se il microfono è ottimo e si sentono strabene, poi sono USB. Boh, qui vedo soltanto paccottiglia da 30 euro o giù di lì. Vedo le cuffie Sennheiser da 20 euro. E vabbè, guarda, Sennheiser è OP con le cuffie, eh.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Oh, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Bravo.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight.
Scerrino, non puoi mettere link.
Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something
Perché
fancy
Peppe?
like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door.
Sì, ma io sono io. Cioè, vuoi mettere, scusa?
And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Se vuoi la cam l'attivo, Non ci sono problemi. Aspetta.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Non ce l'ho qua la cam. Aspetta. Ah, devo accenderla. Sì, ma boh, perché non sono un bello spettacolo in cam.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Tra l'altro non funziona.
Are they stupid or something?
Ah no, funziona.
I've never even been to India.
Funziona. Minchia.
Damn it. I think drink no longer
Con alt. Sì. C'è anche la Pokéball qui. Guarda che c'è mo. Togliamo magari più dietro.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Dove mi metto?
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Sì, ma me lo devi mandare per privato. Non si possono mandare i link. Allora. Aspettate che modifico tutto, un attimo solo.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Allora, il link che mi hai inviato tu è questo.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Beh sì, funziona un po' di merda la chat di Twitch. I messaggi privati di Twitch.
Not long ago,
Are they
this sort of
stupid or
mess
something?
would have given me a
I've never
laugh.
even been to India.
Che minchia è successo? Perché mi è andato... Ah, boh.
It's a good thing you
I hope
cannot
I
see
live long
me
enough
now.
to see them wet boot boys get
Good
what's
evening,
coming to
sir.
them.
I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Lascia ripiace grosso.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Non mi piace la cam. Ciao. Diciamo ciao alla cam.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders?
Ammicca, ammicca.
Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades.
Ah, ok, allora dimmi quando hai finito,
Find the
Peppe.
sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
Se vuoi faccio pure un po' più
People
così.
will always believe in monsters.
Così vedi un po' di pelo.
It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Non ho capito un cazzo, però vabbè, già ho seguito la storia, quindi.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can
Sì,
help
ce li ho i peli. Pochi, ma ce ne ho, non si
Maybe
vedono.
you could just talk to me.
Maybe you
Vedi?
prefer
Guarda,
to
questi sono
speak
peli
with Tom,
questi.
then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just
Vabbè, ne ho,
want to
ne ho
talk.
di più sotto.
I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Non si può vedere.
What's going on around here?
Twitch non vuole.
Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible.
Allora, sei così emozionato che sbagli a scrivere e non arrivano le
Sewer
faccine.
dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts.
Sherry,
The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed.
brava, non ti fidare,
But now
Sherry.
he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it.
Guarda le mie come sono belle, che si illuminano. Guarda,
Authorities
guarda.
doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now.
Guarda, adesso cambia
It's got
colore,
really
guarda,
hard to
guarda.
travel across town.
Guarda, yeah, fai così e cambia colore, guarda. Non cambiano colore, a fan bagno. E hanno cambiato colore, yeah! Wow, tutti i colori dell'arcobaleno.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Guarda ancora, wow!
You don't seem to have much business.
Però devi spendere un centone per
Most
queste.
people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend
Tra
to
l'altro non
avoid
penso ci
them.
siano manco più su Amazon.
With the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Vabbè, pure io sto pieno di lucine. Sono belle le lucine. E poi ricordati che con le lucine è meglio.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
I hope I live long enough to see more Red Bull
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
For you, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Hello.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Prima lei.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Perché si sente così? Fa fra 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 fra. È proprio il gioco che fa fra 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 fra.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Ok.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boys get
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Dove sta la tizia?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Dettagli cittadini. In quanto vampiro hai bisogno di sangue umano per evolvere. La parata della qualità del sangue indica gli aspetti che guadagnerai. Se ti ci vedi questi indizi aumentano la quantità dell'esperienza.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
Goodbye.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. These men, this corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Ci sono 4 tipi di resistenze. Da mischia, lungo raggio, sangue, ombra.
Lively! It's on to us! What's it? It's a killer! That's this nest of them cleaned out. Lead spot! Watch out, boys! Bloody man! Christ, he's dead!
Serve la mira di piombo.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'll not betray your trust. We shall overcome this.
come minchia faccio ad equipaggiarla? Ah, giusto, essendo a due mani occupa 2 slot.
This place reeks of bloodshed. This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Tutto qui?
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out?
Cosa pronto pronto?
What happened? Whoa.
Ah, lol.
Giddy.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Oh Dio, che palle la gente che scrive su WhatsApp. C'ho il telefono di là, quindi web WhatsApp, scelgo te. Che grande cosa il web WhatsApp. Che poi tra l'altro il telefono sta dietro, cioè dovrei solo alzare il culo dalla sedia. È sul comodino. Ok. Non ho capito se poi questo me lo posso mangiare più tardi.
What happened? Did I black out?
Un ospedale, che posto fantastico per un vampiro.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of...
Second floor.
What kind of...
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer. Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea...
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me.
Thank you, Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hook.
That's quite a blunt introduction.
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure I...
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun...
You have a key?
No need to explain. You would... Oh.
So...
Yes, you go...
Are you really...
You...
I'd like...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Ok.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. It's locked. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse. Good evening, sir.
Unless you're...
I'm Dr.
You guessed right, Doctor.
Where? No, if
you were...
How...
Oh, it
can I...
is...
Can...
No,
you don't...
If...
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. Come on. I don't want to...
Tell me.
I went with a...
Did you...
No.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Albert.
Damn.
The pain.
Good evening, Doctor. What do you mean?
I was not.
You remain...
Thank you.
How...
I had...
What with... You...
I'm... This is...
Who...
Since...
Do you know...
Tom?
People are...
Help.
Who's
Not... Why am I... Not...
Why? That's...
Have not you...
How do...
You're... Thank you.
Goodbye, man. It's locked, all right.
Died at the same time.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
No, cazzo, sono uscito.
It's locked. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves fast. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. It's locked all right. Right. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Sono quasi le 8:20. Che cacchio si mangia? Arrivo subito. Ok, allora vado a mangiare 10 minuti e ritorno. Eccoci qua.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
This place is full of sick...
Consider yourself lucky.
Don't play the innocent with me.
Do you... That man... What?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever...
How is your...
This is just...
What? But you're alive.
What are you... What? That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton.
I see.
The nurses aren't too ugly.
How long do you think...
I know this city like the back of my hand.
We can't escape.
I ain't afraid of death.
And who...
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Book.
I'll leave you.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Do you need any medical help?
I'm fine, Doc.
Goodbye, Milton.
It's safer here than anywhere else.
To give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, Doctor?
Exactly.
It really depends.
Please.
It's the large...
Why?
At the Pem...
Your
We start...
lack of...
London's...
That's all.
Don't waste your time with me.
I'm so tired to calm the children. Will this shift never end? Blundering idiot.
Dr. Reed.
What
This...
can you...
Well...
What
if
new...
it seems...
Well...
Not...
How...
Every...
What...
Doctor...
For how... And...
If you might...
I'll see... Good evening, sir.
Reed?
Does my arrival...
Let us just...
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd...
Dr. Swansea has
I know we... There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a
Since your tenure in this...
Let's just say...
Carelessness.
We're here to save lives.
I don't intend to run any
Modern...
I don't know...
I don't...
And what
I served...
Be careful...
I only want...
This is ridiculous.
You see?
It seems...
I refuse...
We can at least... Thank you. Good evening,
Dr. Reed. I am thrust. Please, I'm...
What? It's all this... As long as you're cautious...
You're not the first...
What do you think of...
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the
So you believe it's just a...
Dr. Ackroyd...
What?
Well, it is...
You see...
I'm convinced...
Questions are true. Do you want me to...
Oh, no,
I see. Tell me more about your...
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering...
What is it you really want?
Fair question.
Tell...
Well, first,
but why...
Because he is a proud...
This...
I agree.
Do you think...
All I know...
Goodbye.
You always knew the words to come.
Good evening.
No, I don't want...
I suppose...
Yes.
Could you at least tell...
Mortimer.
How
So painful ever up.
I'm not... I see.
Yes, maybe.
How...
So...
I'll...
I'm alright.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Tell me about...
I don't want...
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I...
I will...
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening.
I'm bit...
What?
Yeah.
What do you is the...
Some of the staff...
Tell me...
The ambulance driver was quite...
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic.
She...
Yes. And I paid with... I don't...
Goodbye, Miss... Good evening.
The doctor's...
Did he
all...
I see.
You...
How...
No.
And...
So...
Do you
We...
I'm not...
It would...
Is the... Why...
I guess...
Nurse...
No.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett's did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannick.
Look around.
I can't say...
I'm not proud.
Goodbye.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm.
I cannot express...
It may... Forgive... There's... Please.
The Pembroke...
A spokesman...
Discretion...
And you would like... I accept it.
The flower's dying. It needs water. It's locked. Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Have you heard?
No.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me.
Is your mother...
That's tempting.
Pembroke...
It's not me.
How...
So painful.
I have to go...
Good evening.
Have you had...
Dr.
Of course not.
Well, go be...
Goodbye. Good evening.
I don't know.
I see.
I'm Harvey.
I was... Tell me. Are you... Where... In other... Tell me...
My wife died because of me.
How could you...
I was...
You... Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army.
What happened? I'm sorry for your loss.
I would like to say...
How...
I was smaller.
Have you heard talk of it?
No.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Reads me like a book.
Goody. You seem...
I cannot give up on my children.
What about their mother?
She died in 9...
Have you heard...
No.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
I will not let you down, my boy.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise.
The pleasure.
I hope you're...
You must have... These... You make me... As in...
I'm a...
I will glad... These past...
What are you...
As the... Even...
If...
As in...
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions.
Good evening, Well.
Pepper.
Yes?
I have no...
The rules say...
Is he what?
Hey.
How...
It's...
You... How... You're right. What?
What?
Have you heard...
I don't have time.
Are you...
If you have something...
Black...
Everything...
Goodbye.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What?
There's no need for...
Preposterous.
Dr. Swan's... Harriet Jones. I heard.
Blackmail?
If...
God.
You...
That's it.
I
She bought you.
Really? Well,
This is yours.
thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Damn. The pain. Here again. I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with...
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
What can you tell me about this strange man?
Let me guess. You...
She could have...
That old witch.
No matter...
Who says I...
Goodbye, nurse.
can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you know
The people
Have you seen
I've never heard of.
Goodbye now.
Please, sir.
What's going on?
I'm blind.
I'm
Oswald.
How long? Don't be ashamed. What?
I'm. We were.
What?
You were.
What?
It's not.
I have.
Thank you.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh, scellini, scellini, scellini. Non può respirare. Aspetta, arrivo. Tanto morirà appena arrivo. Che cazzo stai a dire? È collegato il controller.
What sort of creature is this?
Ripperoni.
What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her. Are you in?
Help me get.
I'm Doc.
Okay.
Mr. That.
Yes.
Good.
I've never seen so many.
You're lucky to be alive.
Of course.
I'll leave you. Good evening.
So it is.
Do we know?
Actually,
Doctor...
He was also... What is... It don't be...
What?
Summer. I don't get...
Tell
no,
you.
I'll go even further.
You're exhausting yourself, Cork.
No.
You've nothing.
I am perfectly fine.
Kokoran.
He was my patient.
What was that?
It was a twofold error.
Who was?
I don't know. Some...
Why not?
Are you...
I will cover for you.
I don't know what to...
You didn't fall.
Then I can...
What will you do?
I always fancied visiting...
Goodbye, Doc.
That was...
I'm afraid...
Is that so?
Now it's time...
Machinate?
Nothing points to that.
Well then,
I'll return. Good
Your name...
What do you beg? You keep...
Well...
And...
I don't need to believe...
Never.
It's delusion.
I'm assuming...
It's I'm not.
I see.
Thank you.
Who are...
Is that...
I'm... I'll leave you, Miss... Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
Huh?
I should investigate.
This unfair situation.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's locked, all right.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Good evening.
Pepper.
To become a nurse was a little girl's...
You should be...
Maybe you're right.
What step?
I don't know yet.
And what about...
For Milton. And...
If...
On the con...
Goodbye.
Good evening. Always a pleasure. A colleague? Not anymore, sir. What do you mean? You know, sir. It is just that I like to... What? After... Sir. Have we... I don't... When we've... Funny... Do you... Yes? What? It was... What? Because... Tell me the truth about... The regiment administration appointed me by... Do you really... Yes, sir. It is an... It was a time... You're apt to... You believe... My rating... A pawn... Yes. Who... I'm... What with the... Since you're not of... No. Do you think you would enjoy... I don't think... Do you... As quite... Yes. So... No. You're a wise man. No, Dr. Reed. How dare you steal... These people are dead, sir. Whatever... No offense, sir. But Dr... Please show... Of course. It's just drink... Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then...
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Ma tipo asciuttato male. Potrei pure, Scerrina, sì. Piano. Piano.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Via, 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 via. Ok. Continuiamo dopo, così faccio un game con Scerrina.